Hi guys, so in this tutorial I'm just going to show you briefly how to get started using Adobe Premiere Pro. It's by no means an in-depth tutorial explaining all the ins and outs of it. It's just literally to get you up and running with it, to save you a bit of time. So first thing to do is just come to Adobe Premiere Pro and open up a new project. You get this screen come up and you just click new project, give it a title. So this is going to be test video, and then stick to all these settings, these preset settings. I'm going to choose the desktop to save that on. I just prefer saving things to the desktop. And then click OK, and then this is your screen. So you've got your media browser. This is where you will upload your footage to and import your footage. You've got your source screen there where you can run through your footage and put an in and out point, and then you can bring that footage into the timeline from the source, or you can bring it in from the media browser. So the first thing I'm going to do is right click on the mouse and go import. So say if it was on the desktop and you go to your folder, which is, say, startup clips. So I've got 4 clips here. I'm just going to insert, drag those, import. And there you go, you've got your footage in there, and you can take your footage and drag them in to your timeline. I'm just going to show you another way, not to complicate things, but the best way is to right click on there and go new bin. Now it's just doing it this way, you keep your project nice and organized. I'm going to go like that, press enter, and I'm going to call this test video, and then go to right click and then import, and then go to my media again, import, and then I'm going to drag that into the test video folder. So all that footage is in the test video folder. It's just doing things this way. You can keep your project nice and organized, because you might have, say, this folder's got these mountain bike clips in. You might want another folder with footage of something else, in which case you create another bin and work like that. It's just a good way to keep organized. So I'm going to scroll down there and import my first footage clip. Just drag that across to the timeline. Press spacebar on my keyboard, and I just run through that. So just drag that there, play it through. It's not actually making any sense, but it's just to show you how to do it. Right, so to get started then, let's say I want the clip from there, starting from there. I just go Command K on the keyboard, and then I do Option Delete, and that'll just take that out, and then it starts from there. And then let's say I want this section gone, and so what I'll do is press Command K again, and then I'll click on that footage I want out the way and press Option Delete, and that'll automatically bring this section back to this section. So that's that one. I want to edit, cut that one there. And so I'm going to go Command K, just delete that one, and then I'll bring in my next piece of footage, which is this one, where the guy lands. And again, so I want to cut it there, so just click on the footage, press Command K, press delete on the bit that I don't want, and it is as simple as that, just to edit your video in the timeline. And this is the way I prefer to work. Now the other way is, let's just go back to the start. Another way of doing it is to go like this, take your footage and put it into the source screen. So you can take your footage, put it into the source screen, press play, and let's say I want to cut it there. So what I do on the source screen, I'd press I for in point, play it through, spacebar stop, and O for out point. And then what I can simply do is drag either the video or the audio into my timeline. So there we go, I've got that little clip there. Yeah, and again, you can go click, take another piece of footage into the source menu, play it through, say I want in point there, press spacebar, stop, out point there, and this time I just want the video with no sound. And as you can see, as you drag it in there, it just lines it up automatically with the last frame of the previous footage. So that in a nutshell is how you go about editing. Now just to run you through a few of these screens at the top, you've got editing. That's the editing's window, is what we're in now. You've got the effects, you've got audio, and that's where you can do all your mixing for the audio. You've got graphics, and you've got libraries. That's where you can have all your Adobe cloud pictures and video and just drag it into your project quickly and easily. I'll go back to editing and I'll go to effects, and from there on you can start doing things like adding text to the screen. So you can just go click text tool, click on the screen, and then you can just type away. So and then as you can see, there's your text on the screen. Now I'll press Command K again about there, click on this piece of footage, get rid of that, and there's your text. Simple as that. So to edit this text, simply click on it, just like that. Okay, let's say I want to change the font on that particular piece of text, so just go into graphics and have a look for our text, which is there. So that's the text video. Just click on this drop down menu, and then that gives you the options to edit your text. So I can make the size of the text big or smaller. You can alter the position, alter the scale as we've seen. You can alter the opacity there. click on source text, and you can change the font. As simple as that. Now, say you want to reduce the length of the text insert, you can just simply go to the edge of the text here, wait for this little red arrow icon to appear, and then just simply drag that across. And that works the same with the actual footage. You can just grab and drag, and that will edit that. And the same with this piece there. As simple as that. Now, say I wanted to get a piece of footage in the middle of this one, I'll just press the shift button to line that up with the middle. Right, so let's say I play this one through. So I want that landing jump in between. So I'll press this one, press the space bar, go back, drag it back, and then go in point I, out point, and then also you've got the insert and overwrite. Now if I press insert, that will insert that source clip in the middle of those two clips. And if I go to press shift and get in the middle of this one, you've also got overwrite, and that will overwrite that section of footage with that video, which is actually the same clip in this case. Okay, so let's say you want to transition between these two video clips. I'll just press my shift button to get between those two. And let's say you want to introduce a wipe to that. You just simply drag and drop, and then as that clip finishes, this one will come in with a wipe, and press Command Z to get rid of that a minute. And then you can also do, let's try barn doors. So that's a different one there, it'll open it up. So really quick and easy to get some good transition effects. So cross dissolve, which is probably the most popular, so I'll go for shift, drag that over, and as you can see, that cross dissolves from that last clip into the new clip, which gives it that professional look. So there you go folks, just a quick tutorial there, just the basics, the very basics of how to get started with Premiere Pro. Hope that was useful. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.